YouTube, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy John Alisex, and today we are going to be working on my Burnout truck. As you guys saw in my last video, we went ahead and upgraded the radiator. We replaced the serpentine belt. We got antifreeze and all that good stuff. And today is the day we get started on the body work on the Burnout truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera and explain to you guys. If you guys did not watch my last video, I am going to be explaining what we are going to be doing to the Burnout truck and all that good stuff. So for those that didn't get the chance to watch my last YouTube video, I'm basically going to explain to you guys what happened. So we took this truck to Truck at Madness 2025, went ahead and smacked the wall, and then the radiator detonated, it exploded. And these are the damages that happened while we went ahead and smacked the wall. We messed up the rear SS bumper, both the rear driver's side and passenger side kind of got messed up and cracked. As you guys can see right there, crack one, crack two. We have a missing piece of fiberglass right there as well. Cracked on this side as well. Now if we go on the driver's side, same thing. We have a crack cladding right here. And the other crack is right there as well. Now on the rear bumper, we got the step pad also damaged right there in that corner. And then on this side, it had a nasty, mean-ass crack. Went ahead and filled it up with fiberglass. Now on the bedside panel, we have 3 dents, you guys. We have one being right here, 1, 2, third one's right there. And then we also have a deep scratch on top of the bed rail. That happens when people were hopping in and out of my truck. But no pasa nada. Luckily, I know how to do all this myself, and I do not have to take it to no body shop to get it fixed or repaired. So I'm under the truck right now. Basically, to remove the rear SS bumper is 218s, and this 21, if I'm not mistaken, this is a 21. Both sides, same deal. Remove those 218s right there and that 21, and then your rear bumper should be out. I can see where it needs some body work under there as well. But go ahead and remove this right quick and then put this rear bumper on the stand so we get the prep work and all the body work and all that good stuff started. So now that I removed the tailgate, the rear taillights, and the rear SS bumper, I have a better view of all the damages that were under the rear bumper. As you can see, we have a low spot right here. I don't know if the camera will catch it, but the dent's dead center, which caved in, created a high spot around the area right here, and the low spot's right in the middle. Like I mentioned before, we have a cracked cladding. We have a cracked panel right here as well. I do have to get the body hammers and make this straight. As you guys can see, this is a high spot. All the scratches are on the cladding and on the rear bed panel as well. Crack cladding on the top. Crack right here, the panel, all the way around. The 3 dents, the scratches. This one's pretty deep. And then on this side, same deal, you guys. We have a crack cladding right here. And then the crack panel all the way right there. I went ahead and taped it up because I'm going to be blending this panel. I'm not going to spray the complete panel. So that's why I have tape right there to know where to stop. But other than that, we are going to be blending the driver's side. We're not going to be touching the jamb, the tailgate jamb. We're going to be spraying this complete bedside panel. I'm not sure if I'm going to spray this one. I might blend this area right here. The simple fact that I don't want to go all the way down. And the damages are literally on the top half of the panel. Now on the rear SS bumper, this is where the crack was at. On the bottom, we have all these deep scratches throughout the bottom of the bumper as well. Check it out. I miss you, hon. This truck is pretty low, I'm not gonna lie. Now on this side, we have that damage right there, but that's about it on the rear bumper. Let's go ahead and get started on the body work. I'm gonna show you guys how to pull these dents out, and then we are gonna be doing just the body work in this video, you guys. So if you want to learn how to do body work, just keep watching the video. This is part 1 on the Burnout truck, doing the prep work and the body work. Let's go. If you guys are wondering why am I spray painting my bed panel, it is actually guide. It's a guide code. It's basically when I go ahead and use my block, it shows me the right indentations or the low spots or the high spots of where the dents are. That's the reason why I went ahead and sprayed these 2 areas right here. I'm not so worried about the tires or the rim because this is my personal truck and it is a Burnout truck. Now, if it was a customer's truck, the wheels will be removed etc., etc. But since this is my personal truck and my personal build, I don't really care about the rims or the tires. As you guys can see, there's not much thread left on the tire anyways. And then on the rim itself, I do have some curve rashes as well. So I'm not really worried about it. And like I mentioned before, at the end of the day, this is just my personal truck and it is a burnout truck. So I'm gonna let this stuff dry right now. Then we're gonna get our block it, and it's gonna show us, like I mentioned already, our low spots, high spots, and all that good stuff. So right here, what I have is a long block with 220 grit, nothing crazy, not so, you know, abrasive. Just go ahead and get your block. I'm gonna wanna sand this way. Once you're done with that, you wanna go ahead and flip this way now. And same thing, we're gonna do the zigzag pattern. And just like that, that is exactly where our low spot, this oval shape, that's our low spot. Same deal on this side, go ahead and get your block. Go ahead and flip this way and do the same thing. And then it'll show you where your low spot and high spots are at. I can already see where my two dents, one right here and the other one right there. And then this one on the third one is this oval shape. So up next, what I gotta do is go ahead and grind down this area so we can get our stud puller and start pulling out the dents. We don't wanna fill them over. We wanna pull the dent the most that we can and then fill. So pull and fill. All right, so I pretty much have everything prepped up. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I did to the burnout truck and all the steps that I did, because I know it was a little time lapse. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera and explain to you guys every detail that I did. So on the dents, I went ahead and grind down to bare metal. As you can see, we have our primer, our sealer, our mid coat, our, primer, sealer, mid coat, clear coat. That's what all these layers are. I went ahead and welded the studs so we could pull out our low spot. Same deal on this thing, went ahead and grinded it down where the dent's at so we could pull out the dents. Right here, went ahead and sanded down the crack area because we are gonna be fixing this with fiberglass. On the rear cladding, same thing, went ahead and grinded it down. Grinded the crack area, welded a stud right here so we could pull the dent out. Went ahead and sanded these little areas right here where the deep scratches were at. Driver's side cladding, went ahead and scuffed up where I'm gonna be doing the fiberglass repair on the cladding. Same deal over here on the crack. Went ahead and sanded it down so we could fix it with fiberglass as well. And the sandpaper I used was 150 and finished it off with 220. On the dents, right here, we went ahead and hit it with 150 as well. Right here, same thing, grinded it, 150, because we do have to reattach this cladding and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna be putting a self-tapper right here just to hold it so we can put fiberglass and mold it and fix this crack right here and then pop all of these dents out. So up next, what I gotta do is just pop the dents out, shave the studs off, and we can start applying our light body filler. So now that I went ahead and pulled the dents out, Look at that. I don't know if the camera will catch it, but it's nice and straight. I do have to shave off these little nipples that the studs left behind. This one completely ripped it out. No pasa nada. We'll just weld it and shave it. But the dents are fully out. Up next, just shave these nipples off and we can start applying our body filler on the areas that need body filler. The rest of the areas are going to need fiberglass. So we are going to be using body filler, lightweight body filler, and fiberglass. For example, like I mentioned already, is to fix these cracks. Have to put a cell topper to hold it and then put fiberglass all around. And then once that dries and cures, pull our stud back out, and obviously there's going to be a hole left behind, so we do have to, you know, fill that in and all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and continue fixing the Burnout truck. So I went ahead and applied some body filler on these two dents right here. Up next, what I gotta do is make some fiberglass so I can repair the cracks. Right here, I'm gonna put a cell tapper just to hold it and close the crack in so I could apply some fiberglass. Once the fiberglass dries and cures and hardens, I'll be removing the cell tapper and then filling in that hole. Same deal with the passenger side. Go ahead and just fill this up with fiberglass and the crack as well with fiberglass. I'm just waiting for it to cure and harden. It's currently cold here in Vegas, so it does take a little bit longer to cure and harden because of the temperature. But meanwhile that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on making the resin and the fiberglass for this crack claddings and all that good stuff. I went ahead and applied some heavy duty fiberglass polyester strands. Check it out. All of that, also filled in the crack. Yes, sir. We got the passenger side done. Driver's side, same deal. Went ahead and filled it in. All I gotta do now is just wait for this stuff to dry, harden, and cure. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and start blocking my two areas that I applied light body filler so we get a nice flat surface and check where our high spots. I can see where I have two high spots right off the bat, these two. So those I do have to knock down a little bit to make it flat and even. But the way I block it is I start with either 120 or 150 and work my way up to 320 or 220. All right, it's time to give you guys the last and final update on how to do bodywork or prep your truck for bodywork. I went ahead and finished the bodywork on the panels, on the SS claddings, on the rear bumper. I prepped the panels. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera so you guys can see the final product. So let's go ahead and talk about the driver's side rear SS cladding. As you guys remember, this was all cracked. I went ahead and applied fiberglass and a light coat of body filler, and I went ahead and smoothed it down, sanded it down, as well as this crack right here. I have the tape because, as you guys can see, this area right here is all prepped, it's dull, and then the one on top, once you cross the body line, it all has clear coat and all that good stuff. So I'm only going to be spraying this lower part area, the cladding part and the rear of the bed. So let me go ahead and give you guys a better explanation. You guys are probably wondering what I'm talking about. So this panel right here, I went ahead and took off all the clear so I could apply in the next video primer, and I could shoot my sealer, my mid coat, my base coat, my clear coat. And this panel right here, you cannot do nothing. If I were to get paint on this or anything, I could go ahead and take it off without a problem. And this area right here, this is ready for primer and paint. So that's why it looks matte and dull. And this one still has that clear coat glossy finish. So that's what I did to the entire panels. So now I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the passenger side panel right here. As you guys remember on the last clips, this cladding and this area of the rear of the bed was all damaged. I had a dent right here. Went ahead and pulled it out. I fixed the cladding all the way around. It has fiberglass, light coated body filler. Went ahead and fixed the cracked areas all the way around. But this is ready for primer. I'm really happy how it came out. Can't complain. Check it out. Went ahead and fixed the cracks up here as well. Fixed the cracks right here as well. No more cracks. Pulled out the 2 little dents that were right here. Made it flush. Same thing with this one. Welded the studs, pulled it out, and it's nice and smooth, nice and flat. Can't complain. And same thing, I went ahead and took off all the clear. Yeah, I did miss some areas. For example, this right here, the camera will probably catch it. You see how it's still shiny? It's still got to remove a little bit more. I did not touch this lower part of the cladding, but now that I'm thinking about it, I might be scuffing this as well so I could just shoot the entire panel with the claddings and just scoot the bed back since I'm already here and I'm already at it. But yeah, I showed you guys how to pull the dents, fiberglass work, body filler, how to block. The only thing I did not show you guys is how to basically sand it like this, because it's pretty simple. Just go ahead and use your block, use your 800, block it all off. But yeah, pretty happy how it came out. On the next video, I will be showing you guys how to do the primer, how to block the primer, how to add the sealer, your base coat, your mid coat, your clear coat, and all that good stuff. But hey, you break it, fix it, and repeat it, can't complain. Like I mentioned already, I do all the works on my trucks, from bodywork and paint, mechanical, build transmission, cam installs, drops, everything. This truck, I basically build it from the ground up with the help and support of all my sponsorships. And thanks for all the sponsors that helped me build this truck, basically giving me the parts. For example, the headlights, taillights, the torque converter, the drop kit, the paint, that came out of my pocket. But everything else is basically sponsored. Also, Lasher for all the lights all the way around. Evil Energy as well. Knee light, Max speed rods, GSTP performance parts. I mean, the list goes on. But thank you guys for supporting me on this build. This one's pretty much done. I just got to fix and paint it and all that good stuff. And guys, stay tuned because I got a big announcement as well. So with that being said, you guys, don't forget to hit that like and sub button if you're new to the channel. I am going to be showing you guys more about body work, how to do paint, fiberglass work, gel work, how to build transmissions, how to do cam kits, drop kits. I also know electrical. I know how to do sound systems, all that good stuff. I know how to do it all. Luckily, I went to college to become an automotive technician. And then on my mom's side, they're all used to be body man or painters. And my mom used to own a body shop herself. So that's how I know how to do this myself. But anyways, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.